Delft Island was called by the Portuguese Ilha das Vacas and had a fort built by them. The Dutch called it Delft Island. The Tamils call it the Nedunthevu or Neduntivu. This is the largest island in the Palk Strait, northern Sri Lanka. Delft Island is a mostly bare island with little shade. The most common tree here is the palmyra tree. The palmyra toddy is one of the chief articles of food in Delft. In 1904, the Maniagar of Delft is said to have reported health of people very good. All the people are fattened with toddy, and are quite drunk from morning till night, men, women, and children without exception. Which was confirmed by a parish priest's complaint, and a request to restrict tapping toddy only to male trees, which would cut down the supply to less than 50%, or to impose a special toddy tax. Various publications during the 19th and early 20th century report ruins of 2 forts on the island of Delft. Other than the main fort on the east coast, they report ruins of another small fort-like structure in the northwest corner of the island, which the locals call Vediyarasan Fort, believing this to be a fort built by the local king, Vediyarasan. Detailed study has shown this was not but a remains of 3 ancient Buddhist stupas. A description of these ruins is recorded by a writer who goes by the pen name Pen, which he wrote in the Colombo Journal in 1832. This fort, he says, is situated on a gentle elevation about 200 yards from the rocky beach on the southwest side of the island. It is 60 yards in circumference and about 20 feet high, having such parts of the outer surface as still remain coated with chunam, with moldings of different devices. 2 flights of steps to the east and west are still visible leading into the building, which has been floored about 12 feet above the level of the ground, and is so far different in style from any erection of the kind I ever saw, which were all solid, as are, I believe, the Dagoba in the Kandian territory. The foundations of 4 small temples are to be seen close to the larger one, and there have formerly been 6, 2 at the sides of each flight of steps, 1 at the north and 1 at the south fronts, all circular and bell-shaped, with chunam ornaments and moldings. Here is the entrance of the island. This statue of Father Xavier Thani Nayagam. Reverend Xavier S. Thani Nayagam was a Tamil scholar known for setting up the International Association for Tamil Research, IATR, and organizing the First World Tamil Conference. He is praised as the roving ambassador for Tamil. I met few visitors in Delft who are from Colombo. Now we can hear their ideas about the Delft Island.
Imamith Laxman Brandi Gampala from Kadawela and visited to Delft Island to see and observe this miracle beauty island. I heard about this island from Heen Mama, who is the YouTuber. So on my holy day plan to visit here. I think it's a wonderful island I have seen ever. I invite you all to visit, see and enjoy this beautiful island in Sri Lanka.
I am Anil Weerasinghe from Kadawela. I am disabled Army corporal due to engaged 30 years civil war in Sri Lanka. As an Army soldier, I directly fighting with LTTE terrorists, so I injured and retired from service. Now I am doing a job as a tuk-tuk driver. It's my own tuk-tuk. I visited Jafna day before yesterday and visited a few places and visit Delft Island today morning. I heard about this island in my service period. I came here with YouTuber Heen Ma to see and enjoy in this beautiful island. I never seen strange, marvelous and beautiful island like this. I appreciate Heen Ma as given this opportunity.
Delft Island has about 48 square kilometers, and you can visit here by a boat from Kurukatawan Jetty, 1.5-hour sea journey. Time may change the situation of sea. The safety wall of every home built using coral stone, its special remark of this island. This is the peak period of tourism in Sri Lanka. Approximately 1 million tourists was arrived to Sri Lanka to the end of last 4 months, as published statistics, and estimated arrival is 3 million at the end of this yet. As the result of government policies and programs regarding tourism, target could be achieved easily as estimated. Unexpected tourists attraction has been developed last few months. Most tourists are coming from Europe, China, East Asia, and Russia. As Sri Lanka multi-natural country, you can easily visit region. Those are different weather situation and different cultural zones. There are green grassland and small green bushes and grown palmera trees everywhere in this island. The wild dates trees with red seeds bunch are could see in the lash. It's key common and special thing I observed. So, the peoples could involve industry of hat bags and other handcraft items using the wild dates leaves. You can see original dates tress also this island. I show well-grown date tree with bunches of dates. It's good sign to grow dates in this land effectively. I suggest to Sri Lanka government to do a research and launch an experiment agri project in this island. You can observe wild horses in this green grass field near the few small lakes. The bunch of horses are played in this field and lake, and they feed the green grass freely. The wild horses are feeding near the green forest. If you close to them, they ran out to the green forest. These horses' origin goes to Dutch governed period of this island. They escape this horses to the forest, and wild horses have been grown gradually in the forest. I observed the few skeletons of death horses in the green field. It may skeleton of naturally death horses. This is the face skeleton of the elderly death horse. This is the face skeleton of the elderly death horse. You could observe the grown and polished teeths in upper and lower jaw, and could see sharp front teeths in front of the mouth, which are used to cutting grass easily. This skeleton is memorable souvenir of my journey to this miracle and beautiful lace land. There are a lot of horses live in this island, and they are wandering around the green grass field freely and feeding the green grass. There are few sharp teeths in front of the mouth to cutting grass easily. The horses are lagging near the green forest, when human close to them ran out to the forest. It's visitors' responsibility to protect them to long life for safe beauty of the Delft Island. Baobab tree at Delft Island. Baobab tree. Massive tree of the Adansonia genus, native to tropical Africa and Arabia, and grown in other warm regions. It is believed that the baobab trees, which had been planted by the Arab traders in some parts of Sri Lanka during the rule of the Portuguese, 16th century, baobabs store water in the trunk to endure the harsh drought conditions, shedding their leaves during the dry season. The tree produces large aromatic flowers up to 7 inches wide. The fruit is one of the most nutrient-dense food in the world. This huge ancient tree called Peruku Maram in Tamil is found in the eastern section of Delft. It is believed that this tree would have been planted centuries ago by the Arabs. The bottom of the tree is very large in circumference. One in particular is unique. Growing stone in Delft eland like the growing stone in Nagapushani. Aman Kovil, there is another lesser-known growing stone in Delft Island. The history behind this stone is lost in time, but the elderly locals who have lived on the island their whole life tell that they have seen this stone grow over the years. The locals worship this stone, and it's considered a small shrine where lamps are lit and offerings are made. The stone has become a sacred site for the locals, who revere it. They consider it a small shrine and engage in worship rituals, such as lighting lamps and making offerings. These acts of devotion are a way for the islanders to express their deep-seated belief in the mystical nature of the growing stone. Although the scientific explanation for the stone's growth remains unknown, geological processes likely play a significant role. Over time, natural forces and environmental factors may contribute to the stone's expansion, albeit extremely slowly. However, the exact mechanism behind this growth remains a mystery. Regardless of the scientific explanation, the growing stone has become an integral part of Delft Island's local culture and spirituality. It serves as a symbol of faith and a connection to their ancestral heritage. In addition, the rituals and offerings made at the shrine demonstrate the enduring bond between the islanders and the natural wonders that surround them. While the growing stone of Delft Island may not be as well known as the one in Nagapushani Aman Kovil, its significance within the local community should not be overlooked. It stands as a testament to the power of belief, the mysteries of nature, and the profound connection between people and the places they call home. The Queen's Tower in Delft eland. The Queen's Tower, also known as Quinda Tower, is a tower that was built by the British during their rule in Sri Lanka. They built it as a trigonometric point and a light navigation point for diurnally operated ships. It is located on the southeastern coast of Nedunthevu, also known as Delft Island. It was used by the British as a tower to measure the land by setting up an instrument on the top of the tower. However, an incorrect theory suggests that this tower had been used as a lighthouse. According to it, a fire was lit at the bottom which created a vacuum, forcing air upwards. Its light was passed through the tower's chimney-like tube to the top, where sailors would be able to see the light from a distance. Another tower known as the King's Tower was operated during the period of British rule in Sri Lanka, then Ceylon. Only the basement of the King's Tower survives to this day. At the Queen's Tower, visitors can learn about the fascinating stories behind its construction and its role in local history. The tower not only serves as a visual delight, but also offers breathtaking views of the surrounding landscapes, including the sparkling waters of the Indian Ocean and lush green. Coral stone safety fences in Delft Island. Coral stone safety fences in Delft Island are used to delineate property boundaries and are a prominent feature of the island's landscape. These fences are built using coral stone, a unique material in Sri Lanka, and are constructed without the use of machines or equipment. The coral stone walls are a distinctive characteristic of Delft Island, reflecting its history and unique environment. Finally, We departure from the Delft Island at about 3:30 p.m. by Navy passengers transport boat and reached to Kurukatawan Jati at about 4:15 p.m. after about 45 minutes sea journey. It's very fantastic, enjoyable, and brave journey. The boat rider, Navy Chief Petty Officer, rides boat carefully. He always check the wind power of the sea, wind direction, and waves pattern of the sea. Him eyes is directing towards and sense the everything to ride the boat correct direction. His face is seen a brave novel soldier, and as very attractive officer with lot of experience in Sri Lanka Navy from Civil War period. He led us to see cabin of the boat, and explain about the instrument and usage of those. When organizing this fantastic and enjoyable journey, supported me, Rear Admiral Sudarshana Hawawasam, Northern Navy Commander Rear Admiral S.J. Kumara, Lieutenant Colonel Sujiwa, and CO Delft Island Commander Damaka and his staff. I rendered heartiest thanks to all of them on behalf Sri Lanka Tourism with Heen Maama YouTube channel. I invite you to who live in Sri Lanka and foreign countries visit to this miracle. Beautiful and fantastic Delft Island, Alice Horses' Island, northern part of beauty Sri Lanka, and I kindly request you to see and share this video among the friends all over the world for promote Sri Lanka tourism industry. As well as I request to subscribe my channel and always keep in touch with Sri Lanka tourism with Heen Maama YouTube channel to see and observe beautiful tourist sit location in beauty Sri Lanka. Thanks you all.